Hello everyone, Lance here. Today I want to make a quick video to show you the current state of my tree generator. So right out of the box you can see all the nodes have proper thumbnails now, and the tree library has been greatly expanded. And we also have a very nice leaf library right here. All of these are proper categorized into catalogs. We also have a library of bark materials. Okay, next let's have a look at the viewport. These are the 4 roots example that I included in the main file. Here we have the fibrous roots of the coconut trees. Here we have the radish or maybe a carrot. And this is the taproot system. And finally we have the heartroot system. And all of these were made possible using the new root system. So if you go to the creation nodes, you can see we have a very nice new distribute roots node, and using this node you can distribute roots onto your trees. Now this node alone is not the entire root system, right? Because distributing the roots will just create the roots. I also updated the processor nodes to work on the roots as well. So let's have a look at the processor nodes. Here we have the random attraction as well as the vertical attraction, and you can see we have 2 new options to affect the branches or affect the roots or affect both branches and roots. So with this new system you can create all types of roots for your trees. Now let's have a look at this particular root system. This is a carrot. Let me just go all the way back to the single tree node. So the single tree node now has the option to create the root. If you set the root to 0 you have no roots at all, but if you set the root to something above 0 you can see we have a very nice root going straight down. And then let's have a look at this node, adjust branch radius. You can find this node in the processor node. Here it is, the adjust branch radius. And let me get rid of this variation along branch. This node will just scale up or add more radius onto your branch or root. Here I'm turning on the affect root option, so it's just affecting the root and not the branch. But I can turn on the affect branch to also affect the branch. So anyway, let's turn it back off. And currently this is the absolute radius, so it's adding a radius onto the existing radius. Or you can turn on relative units to turn this radius parameter into a multiplier. So this node by default, it's not doing anything fancy, but the magic comes from this variation along branch node. And you can just put this into the radius. There we go. So you can add a different radius along the root. And I'm using a custom profile to control the profile of the carrot, and I can increase the maximum radius as well as the minimum radius. So you see I have a very nice looking carrot. Alright, let's have a look at the tree library. Let's pull in the aspen tree. Let's wait a bit. There we go. So this is the aspen tree. And let me go to the modifier tab and go down here. I will turn off the realize instance. Now, with the current version of Blender, there's a bug that sometimes the Boolean inputs will not show up. In that case, you can just save the file and then you can revert the file like this. And it will create the Boolean inputs for you. So let me just turn off the realize instance to increase the speed of it. Okay, so let's render the tree. So you see we have a very high detailed aspen tree right out of the box. And you don't actually have to use this exact tree for all of your projects because we have all of these parameters to let you reconfigure your tree. For example, I can increase the height of the tree to, let's say, 30 meters. There we go. And you can see we also have a lot more branches as well as leaves because the tree is now taller and grow more leaves. You see, and you can also change the radius, the length of the branches as well as the density of the leaves. And you can also make the branch fall down a bit like so. And let's render. So we have a completely different tree right now. So as you can see, even though we have this number of presets, you can actually generate an infinite number of variation for your trees. So that's the current state of the tree generator. You can buy my tree generator on my Gumroad or my Blender Market store. I'm going to leave the links in the description. And if you have bought the tree generator before, this update is completely free. So you can just go to wherever you bought the tree generator and download the latest version. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.